I'm here with Graham. We're actually going to have a look at his beautiful Sandman. Graham, tell me, where'd you get your Sandman from?
I got my Sandman up at Cowra in New South Wales. A mate and I found it on the internet and drove up there 1,200 k's to have a look at it, and we decided we did want it, and we come back home again, and about 2 weeks later my mate took me back up and we picked it up there another 1,200 k's. So we done 2,400 k's in two weeks. And the hardest part of the van was putting the TV up in the ceiling of the panel van in the back.
I'm here having a look at this beautiful 350 coupe. Can you tell me a little bit about it? Where'd you find this one?
Yes, Bryce. 2002, come from an old couple in Frankston in Melbourne, down the western suburbs of Melbourne. And on the trailer it went, so I grinned all the way over the Westgate Bridge coming home with it.
So you drove it straight home, did you?
I drove her on the trailer and got home by 1 o'clock. It was Father's Day. I still remember, my wife remembers it pretty well, 2002. But yeah, I grinned the whole way home.
So tell me about the interior. Was that done when you got it, or did you do that yourself?
No, it's a 10Z option trim code. It was pretty tatty when I got it, so it's all been redone. Yeah, it's all been redone by Dash Original in Adelaide.
You must be incredibly proud. It's a beautiful looking car.
It's a nice car, Royce. It's a nice car. It's a 4-speed Muncie gearbox with the old limited slip diff on the back, so you can have a little bit of fun, but yeah, they go well.
Let's go and have a look inside. Thank you. So tell me about the colour. You got the matching hat. How did you get all this happening?
Yeah, the liniment colour, pretty nice 70s colour. It shouldn't have the black paint outs because it's a 72 car, but I just wanted to give it a little bit of extra flair because the Monaros did come out with a paint out, so got a bit of black on it.
Well, thank you very much. It's a beautiful, beautiful car.
And the air conditioning works really well. 3 degrees comes out the middle air vent.
Enjoy your day. Thank you.
Right, good on you.
I'm standing here with Andrew with his 1970 HG, and it is one of the best examples of one I've ever seen. Andrew, tell me a bit about your car.
Well, it's a pleasure to drive. I restored it with my wife about in 2006, and we've done 45,000 miles in it since we've owned it, which is about 17 years.
How many owners has it had, Andrew?
I am the third owner. The first owner was 33 years, second owner was only 12 months, which is a lady, and then I've owned it since then and brought it back to total original condition, basically.
So how many hours would you have spent bringing this girl back to life?
Oh, look, honestly, I didn't take any notice of that, but it took me 6 months to do the job.
Okay, only 6 months, that's not bad.
I was pretty happy with that, yep. Drove it, I went to the first Monaro Nationals in Loxton.
Yes.
In 2006, and I put the last bolt in it at 1 o'clock in the morning, and we drove to Loxton the next day.
That's cutting it fine. So tell me, what was the hardest part to find when you were restoring it, Andrew?
There's some parts I've had to find later on, and one of those parts is the water pump, yes. Which has got a split ports on them. Instead of being 2 ports on one side, they're opposing each other, and that's probably been one of the hardest parts to find, which I've now. It's still got the original electric aerial, which is 47-year-old and still works. I just reckon it's unbelievable.
That's all still original. Andrew, it is a pleasure having your car here. Thanks for coming to support our show. I hope you have a fantastic day. Thanks, Andrew.
Good luck to OGs. Well done.
Thanks, Andrew. I'm here with Graham Button. Now, Graham has actually got one of the last cars that Holden has ever made. It's a pretty special car. Graham, tell us a bit about your car.
Well, it's a HSV W1.
And so why is that so special, Graham?
Well, it's probably one of the quickest cars they've ever... Well, it is the quickest car they've ever built. And braking-wise, everything is race car performance.
So tell me, Graham, how did you get your hands on this car? Must have been a pretty special moment.
Yeah, it was. A bloke called Bryce Roberts told me to get down here with my chequebook 12 months ago. And he was the first one to have a drive of it.
Now, apparently this is the hardest car to get hold of. So now, who gets to drive this car first, Graham?
You got to drive it first.
I did actually get to drive this car first. Graham, thank you very much for bringing this fantastic car along.
And frightened the hell out of us all.
I know, mate. I didn't take it over $5,000. You know that. Good on you, Graham. I love your car, mate. Welcome. Thank you very much. I'm here with Gavin McEachran. I'm here with this amazing little Tirana. Now, apparently there's a real family history story with this one. Gavin, could you tell us a bit about it, please?
Well, the family history is that it's a one owner. My father bought it in 1972. I actually picked it up from a dealer in Warrnambool where he did the deal and drove it home, so he didn't actually take delivery of it. Unfortunately, he died a couple of years later, and my mother didn't drive it very much at all. And it's 45 years old, so it's a May 72 car, and it's done 82,000 miles.
So, Gavin, is this the original paintwork, or has this had a little bit of restoration work done?
No, it has been resprayed, and I've done a few little jobs to it. But basically, it's a 6-cylinder, 4-speed, lovely little car to drive, and as original as you can get.
Gavin, you must be very proud. Thank you so much for coming and supporting this celebration of Holden. I hope you have a great day.
Oh, that's fine. I'm a Holden man through and through.
I'm here with my son, Tate Roberts. So Tate's only 10 years old, and he doesn't even know this yet. But these two cars that he's standing next to, there's a motorsport sedan and a Magnum Ute. When he turns 25, he actually gets to choose which one he wants. So Tate, when you turn 25, which car do you reckon you want to have? Do you want the Ute or do you want the sedan, buddy?
I like the Ute.
I think that's a pretty wise choice. Now, why did you pick the Ute for over the sedan?
For all the black and the nice looking, nice looking piece up in the front.
Okay, you like that too. So you reckon the Ute's the way to go? So you know the Ute, that's the height of selfishness. That's only you and Dad can go for a drive in that one when you turn 25, okay? Anyway, buddy, thanks for coming along to the show. Hope you have a great day. Hey, I'm here with Rianne. She's just having a bit of a look at our nice Holden's celebration here. So what do you think, Rianne? What's been your favourite car?
Oh, it's pretty hard. They're all pretty good. I reckon probably the Impala's pretty good.
The idea behind it was there is so much passion, there is so much history that this brand, this iconic brand Holden, has had here in this country. And to see all the excited people that have bought their treasures out of the back blocks, out of their sheds, under covers, wherever it might be, or their daily drivers, and put them on display here for us today to celebrate the history of Holden manufacturing in this country. I truly thank everyone. So if you can all give yourself a small round of applause, I appreciate it very much. competition. Now I think there might have been a green GDS that might have got a bit of favouritism here, so I don't know if anyone saw that in the colouring in today. But that was a young girl by the name of Carla Burns, and her mum was Sally, so we'll be giving Carla a ring on Monday with a special prize for the young girl. Now there's also a few other competitions we had online as well, so there was my Holden OGR, the photo comp, and that winner is Stevie Judd on Instagram. So I don't know if Stevie's here, but we'll be in contact with Stevie next week. And he gets a Holden jacket. She, I apologise, Stevie's a girl. Now we also had the car display. So that was the People's Choice Awards. So Janet, Kate and Leanna have just been adding up all of these for the last hour and a half. Can we get a final number of how many entries are in there?
We're working on it.
Okay, we're working on that. It certainly was a big ask for them. So the People's Choice Winners Award goes to a car that's, I think, is probably synonymous with Australian history. It's the Sandman, Graham. So congratulations, Graham. Trophy here, so Tate's going to hand that. Now come over here and we'll give a bit of a handshake in front of the men here. Bill, would you have me?
Yep.
Done.
I'd just like to thank OGR Holden for asking me to come along today. Privileged to be here and to see all winners as far as I'm concerned. And I'd like to thank the people that voted for me. And thanks for the trophy. Thanks very much. And I hope we have another one of these. Thank you.
Now, I'm going to have one friend, and I'm going to have about 70 people who are going to unfriend me on Facebook for this next vote, because this is the dealer principal's choice. So this one here, so I got my two best helpers, both my two boys, to come and walk around and actually look and try and help me pick the winner. I've been walking around these cars for the last, nearly 24 hours now. Every single car, as Graham just said, is an absolute winner here. The finish, the Juco, there were some that were a little bit rough and ready, but that's all part of the fun, that's all part of the history that's Holden. So the dealer principal's choice goes to Smurf, number 40.
Thanks for OG to put this on. And, it's great to see all these cars out, people out, and having fun. It's good. Thank you.
Is everything? So again, I appreciate everyone's support. I'd like to have a special thank you to Kate Evans over there. So Kate's a little lady there with the clipboard. Kate's certainly been tireless in her efforts and energy in organisation